Good evening and welcome back to Sacred Rose Tarot. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. That helps grow the channel. As always, take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Today we're bringing a message from Archangel Gabriel. And today the message is speak your truth. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. Let's see what her card tells us. Her card is coming to us today from the Angel Prayers Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. And the general meaning of her card is, the angels around you at this time are encouraging you to speak your truth. It has reached a point in your life where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. If you're holding anything in or feel you need to share something with those who matter most to you, then do so. As you share your truth, you will create an openness in your heart that will enable you to receive extra support and guidance from the angels in heaven. The expanded interpretation says, if you're constantly saying yes, when really you want to say no, or someone around you is making you feel that you're losing all sense of yourself, now's the time to speak up. The angels are encouraging you to be honest about what you want. You may be telling yourself you don't want a specific situation in your life, but it's time to be real. What do you want? Whatever your truth, Archangel Gabriel is encouraging you to speak up now. Archangel Gabriel's name means God's strength, and she is the angel of mothers and of communication, the ultimate nurturing angel who can help us feel safe and supported in emotional situations, especially if they are anything to do with integrity or truthfulness. Gabriel surrounds all those who call on her in a pink and white nurturing light, and she holds us like a mother. Allow her into your life so you can speak honestly with the light of integrity in your heart. What a beautiful message. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, for bringing us this message today. So the first card out is about unconditional love from the Divine Mother. This Divine Mother in different cultures is seen as a different person. So in some cultures, she's seen as Kuan Yin. In some cultures, she's seen as Mary. And I can't remember who else she's seen as, but she represents basically the Divine Mother. An unconditional love. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. And it's easy to sometimes get swept up in mothering others, especially if you are a mother or a parent. Gender specific isn't really required. I don't know what my cats are doing right now. Sorry about that. They're playing, spazzing out. Okay. So, a lot of times when we're mothering our children or we're mothering other people or we're there to give support or lend a hand or those kind of things, and that's a good side of us, right? It's a great quality. But there is sometimes when we overgive and sometimes we need to receive. And so this card is one of those cards that reminds us to give unconditional love, but also to receive unconditional love and to recognize that you are worthy and deserving of love and that you are a being of love. So recognizing and harnessing that mothering, loving nature within you. There's my little noisy guy there, Jinxie. Is part of who you are, and it's okay. Embrace that, right? So give and receive love unconditionally. Okay, so the next card out to clarify this card was the Six of Wands. Six of Wands in the tarot speaks of, are you eating my roses? Stop eating the roses. Stop it. Stop it. Sorry. I think he wants attention. All right, so Six of Wands generally speaks of charting a new course, changing directions, moving to more calmer waters is often what people hear of. And so we see this mother and her child, and this man is helping steer the boat and take them on a new course. And it has to do with being calm. And although you want to stay with your unconditional love and you want to give and receive love and you want to speak your truth, sometimes we have to make decisions to change our course a little bit, and so that we maintain that calmness and that we're heading in the right direction. The next card out is the Wheel of Fortune. And this card speaks of a change, a new cycle. Tens generally represent a new cycle. And so the wheel has turned. In other words, this is a new time in your life, and this may be a time of receiving, because I got a lot from this card in terms of opening yourself up to receive love. As a mother, as a parent, we often give, especially if we have kids, right? So it's time to receive. And so I feel like that's the wheel has turned, and so this new cycle is about receiving. So open yourself to receive this new love that's coming in for you. It doesn't have to be like relationship-wise. This can be love from your friends. It could be love from just people being there to support you, whether that's at work, whether that's with your family, whether that's just people, lending a hand, your kids even helping you out, right? It could also mean a relationship. There's nothing wrong with that. So this new wheel, this new cycle has entered your life. And this is often something that's coming to you good, and it's from the universe. So this is like a divine timing type of thing here. So I like that. It's very positive energy. The next card out is the World card. And this card is 21. So we see two X's here. So I'm thinking maybe you're seeing 10, 10, 10. Maybe you're seeing a lot of ones, 10101, could be something like that. And those are angel numbers, 1010. I know I see 1010 a lot, and 1111. So the World card traditionally speaks of completing a cycle. So maybe that's why we have this new cycle coming to us. We've put in all the work. We've done a great job. The universe is happy with us and has gifted us with this new timeline, this new cycle, this new happiness, this new thing that's happening for us to be open and receive love. So that's exciting. The next card out is the King of Wands. King of Wands is a very focused and passionate energy. This is somebody who is very determined and insightful, has a lot of ideas, and is very focused and driven, passionate about their ideas, and is mature. And this could also represent fire. If you have fire in your chart, that could be Leo, Aries, or Sag. And most predominant chart placements happen to be your sun, moon, rising. Rising is also known as your ascendant, and Venus signs. You don't have to. It's just something I put out there. The next card out is Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is generally somebody who is very thoughtful, intuitive, somebody who does have emotions. However, she does not make a lot of her decisions from an emotionally place. She makes them mostly out of a fairness, a fair, balanced, thoughtful type of fair situation. So you can see there's a lot of air in this. You may have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in your chart and a predominant placement. And she's up in the air. Up here, she's up in the clouds. So she kind of makes me think a lot of the Justice, because she's sitting in her throne here and she's like saying, okay, come to me. And then she's got her sword up like, oh, you better come correct, I guess. I don't know. So Queen of Swords, again, somebody who is very logical, puts a lot of thought into their decision making, tries to make fair and balanced decisions. Although she does have emotions, she doesn't base her decision making solely on emotions. So the next card out is Charity. Charity reminds us about prayer and contemplation. She says, connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. It's another confirmation message about receiving. And so she's reminding us that you can ask angels for help. You can ask the divine source, God, creator, Jesus, whoever you pray to, when you need help, or maybe you want to just ask for assistance, maybe ask for blessings in your life. Maybe there's a certain thing you need or want or desire. Make those petitions known. And also, this is a good meditation reminder too. When we pray, we're like asking, right? We're asking the divine. When we meditate, we're opening ourselves up to receive those messages that the divine has for us. So remember, prayer and contemplation, or another way to say this would be prayer and meditation. So let's ask and then let's listen. Okay, that's a good reminder for that, and be open to receive. The card that came out to clarify the Charity card was Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a new, fresh energy. It's grounded, it's stability, it's an energy of putting work into something. So maybe you have an idea, a creative endeavor that you want to work on. Being that it's in the pinnacle realm, that's earth energy, that has to do with Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. It's a slow moving energy. Maybe it's something you've been working on for a while. Maybe you use your hands to make a craft or an artwork, or like quilting or sewing or painting or whatever it is. Traditionally in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Page of Pentacles is a young man who is standing proudly holding his one big pentacle up, like he's put a lot of work into it and he's proud to show it off. So maybe you're ready to show off something you made. The next card is the Fool. The Fool is Major Arcana, and it speaks to taking a leap of faith, new beginnings. And so with this new being in receiving energy, this could be something that maybe you're not familiar with. Also, praying and meditating, as a reminder, praying is our asking and seeking, meditating is receiving. So maybe this is something new to remind us, get into that space and take a leap of faith into that arena. Next, we have Two of Wands. Two of Wands in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot typically has a picture of a lady holding swords and her arms are crossed and she's wearing a blindfold, and it speaks to having a decision to make or being maybe in two minds about something. And the universe is saying, okay, now it's time for you to make a decision. Take off the blindfold, see something for what it really is. And if it's something where maybe you need to get out of your head and get into your heart space a little bit more, unfold your arms, put the swords down, and make a decision from a place of love. And I think that kind of resonates with what we got going on here, especially with the conditional love card. I'm sorry, unconditional love. And then, of course, charity and being in element, being in that momentum and energy of receiving love, right? So then we have Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups talks about emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment, an individual who has worked very hard to get to where they are. It can speak of just having so much emotional overflow in your life that maybe you're ready to share some of that and pour from your cups to help other people. Nine is a symbol of feeling full, have a fullness in your life. And so receiving, maybe getting ready to receive some of that wish fulfillment in your life, some of that overflowing energy of emotional fulfillment. The next card out is the Star. Star is a major arcana. It has to do with healing energy. And I love this particular card because it has this like ship on a sea. The stars are kind of swirling around. It's kind of like this cosmic gateway. And it's cool because it's like this ship is going to maybe go up into the sky and enter this cosmic gateway into this other universe or something. It's really kind of esoteric and exciting and fantastical. I love that energy about this particular star card. So maybe there's something about your dreams, because it sort of seems very like dreamy Neptunian kind of energy here, right? Sort of dreamy, being in your dream space. So maybe you're receiving messages and downloads in your dream space. I would encourage you to keep a sleep journal by your bedside so that as soon as you wake up, you can make notations and like whatever it is. It doesn't have to even make sense. It could be words, it could be pictures, it could be sketching down something that resembles what you saw. It can be a full story, whatever it is, right? Just whatever you feel led to include in your dream journal. And then maybe pray about it, because we have the reminder to pray and meditate and see what the divine reveals to you. But yeah, that's a beautiful card. I like that. I'm not sure who makes these tarot cards. When I got them, I ordered them and it just said what they were, like astral tarot cards or something. It didn't say who made them or anything, and they don't look anything like the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. I just love the different colors and how it sort of inspires looking at it from like a different viewpoint. So I use them, I bring them out to kind of add a little bit of depth and clarity and everything in here to really sort of enrich the message that's coming through. But to me, if I had to guess, I would say somebody got creative with some AI. But I do love these cards. They're really cool. So if you're ever wondering, like, what are these weird cards? They're definitely different. I'll give you that. But so that's where they are. I don't know I can't give you credit to whoever made them. They are beautiful. I do love them. They are different. So yeah, I think that they have some like AI involvement. Maybe AI has something to do with this new thing you're working on with your hands. I'm not sure. Anyhow. move on with the story here, the message. All right, so the next card out was intuition and downloads. And we just talked about maybe receiving downloads in your dream space and writing down any messages that you receive, like keeping a journal by your bedside. So intuition and downloads, it's very interesting. Could be something to do with that. I'm going to read this one because I've never seen this one. And I've worked with this deck quite a bit. This is from the Angel Guide Oracle by Kyle Gray. And this card says, hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having the sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you are receiving downloads from heaven. When you draw this card, your angels want you to know that the feelings you are having and the intuitive urges that you have been feeling are divinely inspired. If you feel that you've been having psychic insights into a particular situation and have been wondering if you can trust them, this card is reassuring you that they are indeed correct. This is a time when you are able to see, hear, and feel beyond the human senses. Your intuition is becoming stronger, and you are in touch with angels, guides, and other divine beings who are encouraging your growth and connection to the universe. The extended message, sorry, that slipped out of my hand. You are a light worker. This means that you have the capacity to bring light to the earth through your presence and purpose. Even though you may feel sensitive and overwhelmed, know that your gifts are stronger now and your psychic muscles are moving. You are being encouraged to look beyond what your physical eyes are showing you. You may want to use what you pick up to plan ahead. If so, it's important to keep your mind and energy focused on the best possible outcome. Be aware of signs and symbols showing up at this time. Your angels are sending you important messages that will help you move forward in your life. Call upon them to help you connect deeply with the spiritual vision that is opening up within you. What a beautiful message. And I think that definitely goes right along with receiving messages in your dreams, receiving those downloads that it talks about here. And then I think maybe circling back to this card here, praying about it, and then meditating on it and waiting to see what your guides and your angels reveal further to you. And being in that energy of receiving, because you are loved unconditionally, you are a being of love. And so that's all going to come full circle. So the next card out for this intuition and downloads card is the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles generally speaks of teamwork, working together. So I think in conjunction with all the other cards out today, I think it talks about you're going to be working with your spirit team a little bit more. And if this is new to you, keeping this dream journal is going to help. And maybe the prayer and meditation is going to help you. So that kind of like the three things, right? You're getting your downloads, you're doing your dream journaling, you're praying and meditating, being open to receive that guidance and the love and the downloads. So I think that's great energy. The next card out is Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands may speak to being, a lot of people call that like the wounded warrior or whatever. Sometimes it means that you've had to stand up for yourself. You maybe had to stand up for like beliefs that other people maybe didn't share with you. And so you kind of feel like you've been through it. And sometimes an awakening can feel like that. So I think that card is coming out because sometimes we feel like, what in the world is happening? Why am I so tired? Why do I feel wiped out? And that, I think, is what is kind of a reminder that you might feel a little beat up sometimes when you start getting downloads. Sometimes that energy can be a little much, okay? But don't be worried because you have your guides and everybody here to help you. You are supported. So just know that that could be part of the process if you are feeling drained or kind of like you've been worked over. The next card out is Four of Swords. And I think that perfectly explains why this one's here. It's like, look, sometimes we have to go within, we have to get some rest. And in that resting, taking care of yourself, talks about self-love. Sometimes that can be in the way of getting a massage, maybe going to the salon and getting your hair and nails done, just taking care of yourself, spoiling yourself. It could mean a spiritual bath, maybe going out with your girlfriends for a lunch and tea or something, or coffee, whatever you like to drink. But just taking time for you, because especially if you're going through like a big spiritual awakening, and it might feel a lot, right? So just make sure you take time for yourself, love yourself, give yourself some rest and ease, go within. And then the Queen of Swords came out again. So we've got the Queen of Swords 2 times here. that's double confirmation. And remember, that has to do with making decisions from more of like an intellectual space and in a headspace, not so much geared towards emotions or emotionally based decisions, and making sure that they are fair and just, right? Okay, and so finally the last card out is Five of Wands. And I think that also kind of goes in line with like the Nine of Wands we saw. Five of Wands doesn't, I mean, traditionally speaking, it has to do with like fighting or like disagreements, things like that. So like there's a kind of a lot of defensive energy going on, and needing to protect yourself, that kind of stuff. But I think this can also mean that, given this information in this spread here, maybe it might feel like you've got kind of a lot coming at you. Maybe there's just like feels like just a lot, tug, push and pull kind of thing, right? Like a lot's happening. And it's just a reminder, I think, to make sure to stay in that Four of Swords energy as long as you need to. Go back and revisit as often as you need to. Anytime you feel the need to like slow down, slow your pace, take care of yourself, maybe take a hot bath or an extra long hot shower, put some essential oils in there, whatever you need to do. Maybe have a glass of wine and just kind of unwind and relax. Okay, that's totally okay. And you can do that as often as you need to, because sometimes it might feel like you've got a lot of energy coming at you, or lots happening during the ascension process. Always never a bad thing, right? It's always a good thing. But sometimes we got to put some work in. It's not called light vacation, as we learned in another message the other day. It's light worker, so we're putting in the work. And Gabriel is just here to remind us, speak your truth. She's here to just be so awesome and beautiful. And we love you, Archangel Gabriel. We thank you, Gabriel, for helping us to speak truth with integrity and make good decisions with these queens, both Queen of Swords out here. Make sure that we're not coming from an emotional space, purely emotional space, that we're balanced and we're just and we're firm. Be sure to remember to pray and meditate. Praying is petitioning and asking. Meditating is receiving. Write down your dreams in your dream journal. Receive love. Understand that you are worthy of love and you are a being of love, and that you're going to be getting those downloads and the intuition. So be prepared for that. Take care of yourself. Love and light. Hope this message brought you anything that resonated. Thank you. Take care.